Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A with my boyfriend Jack.
Yo.
Who a lot of you, if you follow me on my Instagram page, will know of Jack. He gets mentioned a lot, mostly for good reasons. But yeah, we've got a lot of questions, so we'll get right to it. Okay, so we got asked by 5 different people how we met and when did we meet. So
2 years today.
Well, we got together. Today is our 2-year anniversary of when we got together.
But it was like a month before, wasn't it?
More than that.
Yeah.
Like 2 months before.
Something like that.
But yeah, we've known each other for just over 2 years. Our story is it's a good one to tell the grandkids. We met through mutual friends. We'd kind of knew of each other, and I thought he was very attractive. I'd been not stalking him, nothing like that, but
Definitely worse.
yeah, I definitely admired him from afar. And then on a night out, we bumped into each other. And I was very drunk. He was more drunk.
Always.
And I didn't confess my love, but I did say that I found him attractive. And I am never that confident, but yeah, alcohol does things. So I kind of said that I thought he was attractive, and he literally didn't see it coming at all.
By the way, this was just her passing me in the waterfront, which is our little indie place that we went to back in the day. She just said it as she went past, and that was...
No, I said hi first.
Well, yeah, but...
And then yeah, I kind of just said you're fit. and he just didn't expect it at all. And we just kind of kept chatting, and we just kind of clicked straight away. Then he said to me, I think I'm gonna be sick. And I was like, okay. So I thought he would make it to the bathroom, but he did not. He put his hands in front of his face, and sick just went everywhere.
Straight through my...
It was like a comedy sketch. It was horrendous. None of it went on me, thank goodness. I don't think I would have spoken to you again if it went on me. I just
sprinted to the toilet.
And then he was just gone, and I thought I wasn't going to see him again.
I did debate coming back, but...
You did come back!
I know, but I did debate not coming back. That's what I meant.
But that's what I mean, I thought he'd be gone. I thought he would go home, but he came back. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, well, it was... I've been sick now, I'm fine. And then he just carried on drinking. So yeah, that was how we met. And then the next morning I reached out to him, and I was just like, how are you feeling? Because obviously I thought he was going to be feeling pretty horrendous. So I just reached out and said
alright, to be honest. But...
I just said are you okay? And then we just never stopped speaking from there.
You went away for a month, didn't you, to your brother's graduation?
It was my brother's first graduation, and I went away a few days later, so we didn't get a chance to have a first date. But we spoke for the whole month I was away, and I think that was probably the best thing that we could have done, because we got to know each other so well in that month. We spoke every day. So when
Despite the time difference.
Yeah, that was difficult. But I just stayed up anyway just to speak to him. And then as soon as I got back, we met up pretty quick. He came over because I wasn't feeling well, and he came over for a family barbecue for our first date. But that might seem weird, but it just didn't, because we'd been speaking for a month, and it felt like we literally had known each other forever. So he came over, and that was it. We got together pretty soon after, officially. But yeah, love at first sight, for me anyway.
Well, I guess it was from afar, but, I didn't know that you liked me, so...
No, I know.
I'm not going to take my chance on someone that don't like me. Pointless.
So yeah, that was how we met, and then, yeah, we got together 2 years ago today. Right. If you could visit one place in the world together, where would it be? We've been quite lucky, haven't we? Because we've visited a few places together in the 2 years. We've been to Thailand, America twice, and then we've done little trips, haven't we? Centre parks and things like that. Where would you want to go?
Probably Asia in that sort of way. Maybe in West Coast,
America. I think Australia. I'd want to go to the outback
Australia,
and all that.
New Zealand,
just. We want to go everywhere, don't we?
I really want to go to Japan
and
Bali and everything.
We want to travel a lot, and with my health it's it's difficult, and I do feel guilty because I feel like if I
but
was...
it's not always in like a no, is it? It's like it's in the background. We know that we want to do it. It's just like money and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not just my health. It's money and
other factors, isn't it?
I don't think my health would stop us. We'd just have to figure...
Well, if anything, when you went to Thailand with me, you actually benefited from the good weather.
Yeah, like the sun...
You had glandular fever just before you came.
And then, I was a lot better when we were away. Like, the sunshine really helped me. Like, I was waking up at, like... I don't know, like, before you, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I was waking up at, like, 7, half 7, and that is, like...
Unreal.
Yeah, I don't wake up before lunchtime really over here. But yeah, we do want to travel a lot, don't we? We're going to Canada in July for 3 weeks together with the family, so that would be amazing.
That'd be good.
Ooh, for you, right. What's it like being in a relationship with someone who is chronically ill?
I'd say it has its times where it can be difficult, but you just learn to sort of live alongside it as, well, talking as if it was a person, but yeah.
It's not a very nice person if it is.
It's a horrible person, but yeah, you kind of just get used to the, like, napping and, like, sometimes where you have to ask, like, are you okay to go do this? And you have to put the person in front of you more than you actually think about how you're feeling. So if you wanted to do something, but they're not feeling up to it, you just, like, say, oh, are you okay to do this? And if not, then we can just, like, rearrange and stuff like that, you know. It's not the end of the world. Well, at our age, we're not missing out a lot exactly because we've got loads of life left in us, I guess.
Well, exactly. Like, yeah, we've got a whole life ahead of each other, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not, like, a big deal to me, to be honest with you. I just live with it. And a lot of people do ask me and say, oh, is it not a burden on you and this, that and the other? But when you love someone that much, you're prepared to do sort of anything, like give up time and like have a nap. But I mean, and like have a nap, but that's not exactly a hardship.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you nap with me.
I'm quite happy to go off and do my own thing. Like I can be quite independent. I don't have to be attached to Connie 24/7.
No, I think like sometimes when I do need that rest time, like you are happy, you go off, go to the gym, see friends,
well,
like
not
do
so
things.
Much recently, but yeah.
Yeah, but you've been working hard, so right. Oh, okay, one for me. Do you feel sad sometimes when you compare your day to his? E.g. if he goes to the gym. Yeah, it does get to me because I want to be doing that with him. Yeah, it is really tough, and I do feel guilty a lot of the time because I know that he'd probably want me there as well. Like, obviously it's nice to have our own time and do things like that, but I think if I could go to the gym with him, he would want me there with him. And just like things when we get invited out with our friends and I'm not well enough but I tell him to still go and he does, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Like, I still want him to see our friends even if I can't always. But it is tough, like sitting at home knowing that, you know, he's out doing these things that I wish I could join in on.
But
and
there is times where you go out and I just have to
yeah,
stay
exactly.
home, so
sometimes like I go out for
50-50.
yeah, because it's not just like my illness. Like sometimes I go on a girls' night and you'll chill at home. And
yeah, either that or I'll come with you and just meet some lads. But
yeah, I think it is sad though. Like, I do wish that I could do more things that he could do. Like, and like seeing him go to work every day. Like, I wish that was me too. I wish that I was working and that, you know, we'd get home together and we could talk about our days at work. And, you know, it's kind of the same thing. He'll get home from work and he'll be like, how was your day? And it's more me talking about my symptoms of the day and not all the things I've been up to. So, yeah, it is tough, but I know that hopefully that time will come and I will be able to do all those things with him. Okay. What's Jack's job? What is your job?
My job
I don't even get it, so...
Basically, you probably still won't understand this even if I do tell you. Okay, so my job is a dry liner or a dry waller. Basically, in new builds and in construction, you get big boards of like plaster that's covered in like paper and different types of paper. Like, so you got like soundproof.
It's like the big
moisture resistant, but they're like
the big boards that go up before you plaster, isn't it?
Yeah, either that or you tape and joint it, which is a form of plastering as well. But yeah, basically I just put up ceilings and walls, like use stud work, like metal and timber to actually assemble walls and things like that.
Very physical job.
It's a
though,
very
isn't it?
physical and demanding.
But that's what
job.
I mean. You get exhausted
But,
from that, don't you? Like
yeah,
you
so
come home and you're like, "Shall we nap?"
Yeah, I don't really need to do a lot of like going to the gym just because I feel like what I do is enough.
I think
most
yeah,
days.
if you had an office job, maybe you would
Yeah,
do
no,
more. But you
yeah.
do so
But
much
I'm
physical
not-
stuff
I'm
in the
not
day.
that type of person to sit in a job, like sit on the desk. all
No,
day
I couldn't
'cause
do that either.
It praise me.
Right. How do you tell him about your ME and what's it like for him on a day to day? So, a lot of people ask that one as well, like how did I kind of first tell Jack? And
You didn't really.
no, it wasn't something that I went.
I tried to make it like that. I tried to discuss it as like, oh, do you want to talk about it? And she was like, no, I'll just tell you. And she just
Yeah.
did, I guess.
I never hid it from him.
I didn't really understand what it was
No.
at first because like there is obviously
But I don't- have you
there's
ever
like
heard of
MS.
Had you ever heard?
Yeah, but only because one of my best friends, Lewis,
Oh yeah.
his brother became severely ill with red scarlet fever,
And then he had ME, didn't he?
and yeah, then he just got worse from there, and then he suddenly got ME. But I think that's where most of you guys get it from, because you're just trying to battle so hard against fighting something so awful, you know.
Yeah, a lot of us do start out with like viruses or like well, many people with glandular fever, and then we just never fully recover.
No.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I just don't know how I explained it. I think.
I don't think you really had to. I probably just searched on the internet, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you searched it. You kind of knew about it from
Yeah.
Lewis's brother, and
And there was also a teacher at school, but I didn't fully understand what it was at that point.
yeah,
either.
and I think like it was just over time that he understood it. Like the more time we spent together, the more he understood it, and like
And saw what it did. To
yeah,
you,
when I think with ME, like you have to see it firsthand. And
Oh
you,
yeah, 100%.
and you now like when I dip or he can see it, like he's like, you know,
Or when she's going to, I can tell.
yeah, like when I start to fade, like he knows, like 'cause my colour just goes, and he's like, you like he'll ask me if I'm okay, and I'll be like, yeah, and he's like, you're not, like he'll know, and through
Just
him,
because she's so stubborn and won't carry on doing everything, like.
yeah, but I think him living with me, he moved in over a year ago.
I think it's probably about the same time. Well, it was October.
October, yeah, but he's seen, you know, the ugly and the good, like he's seen it all, and I think him living with me has really helped him to
Understand it.
more, yeah, because I think if he didn't live with me, I would just see him maybe when I felt well enough, like he probably would have come over and stuff, but I think going out on dates, you know, he would have just seen me if I was well enough to be seen, but because he lives with me, he sees me, you know, all the time. Oh my god. My younger brother, Lewis, sent me a question asking Jack who your favourite brother is.
Well, I don't have no brothers really.
So,
but-
no, I meant, he meant like, because I have two brothers, and my younger brother is asking Jack, is it my younger brother or my older brother?
I don't know, I mean-
can't answer that.
That's just like debatable because they both have like.
They're so different,
Like,
my brothers.
aspects of like what is me. Like,
Yeah. Like,
Jack on one hand is like the same sort of thought processes, like some sort of interest, but
yeah, you get on.
Lewis and me kind of
You're like big kids. Like,
Yeah,
they
like
like
we-
playing on like
games
yeah.
and things like that. We just
I
it's just
think-
like brothers that I've never really had. It's just
Yeah,
like, that I've
you
sort
get
of
on so well with both
Yeah,
of them.
I
So
get on quite well with both.
and
of them.
Lewis, if you're asking me, it's Jack. I'm
That
kidding.
was cold.
Because my older brother's called Jack, so it gets very
Yeah, but
confusing,
you're only
doesn't
saying
it?
that because he's letting you like borrow his camera.
Nah,
and that.
Lewis, I love you too. We'll do one more. So someone said, how did we meet? Which we said, and like, was it pre-illness? So, no, when me and Jack met, I'd already been ill for
7
about,
years, wasn't it?
no, 6. Yeah,
It's
6 years, because it's 8 now. So yeah, I'd already been ill for 6 years, so Jack hasn't,
Not seen you.
yeah,
without
he
it
hasn't
being
seen me without Emmy. He's seen
To
me
be
like,
honest with you, I don't think I would have done because you're so active beforehand.
Yeah,
You're probably too busy doing your own thing.
I think you've seen me go through different stages, because when me and Jack met, I had a part-time job, didn't I?
Well, yeah.
So I think Jack seen me, like with my ME, it was a little bit more manageable, and now it's got a
It
bit
took a
worse.
dip.
Yeah, it has.
It did
taken
take a big dip, but then it has picked up a little bit
little-
recently, I
yeah.
think.
But I think that you've seen me like
At your
go
worst.
through different at my worst, and you've seen it a little bit better. So
Yeah.
you've seen me like being able to work and then not, and so he's been with
Yeah.
me through a lot, and I think it feels like we've just known each other for forever, doesn't it? Like I feel like we're just an old married couple.
Nah, we're not that bad yet. But
No, but we do like staying in, don't we, and watching
Oh, yeah.
movies and stuff. But
but
then we
that's
also
just
go
me
out.
being lazy, to be honest. But
That's kind of us. I hope that's helped you to get to know Jack a little bit better and me a little bit better. I'm not really sure what my next video is going to be. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, I just hope
special feature on me, perhaps. I don't know.
just all about Jack. Yeah,
You guys tell me. You know.
But yeah, if you like this video, please put a thumbs up or whatever it is, like
Just
it.
subscribe and like whatever.
Do all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for all of your support so far. It means absolute world to me. And yeah, I'm sure you'll be seeing from me and possibly Jack
Probably.
soon.
Bye.